You're thinking, Alana, why did you make us store this? I mean, what's the use and all that jazz? I see your point, and I'd like to show you a couple things real quick before we head out of here into another chapter. So, a couple things. First of all, the trace. So if I press trace right now, I don't know if you can see it because my cursor's up there. So let me press, oops, let me clear this so you guys can see a little better. So I'm going to go right. Do you see what it's doing? It's telling me that it's on plot 1, list 1, comma, list 2. So your plot 1 is list 1 and list 2, and it's telling you what those points are. You can double check the points that you entered into your calculator this way. Handy, huh? All right, what else? What about the line? What if I want to be on the line? Well, that's the up and down arrow, right? So if I press up, now I'm on the line, and I can go right and left on the line. But again, I don't really use that trace feature very often. But wait, there's more. What if I go to the table? Table's right here. Ugh, what a mess. Oh, no, I don't want to be down here. Remember, second table set. I'm going to make my table start at 10, if I'm going to move this out of the way. Here. Okay. 10. Enter. Now I want to go to table. There it is. And I can go down and scroll through and stuff. See? So, for example, if they ask me a question like, which I know they did, I gotta go find it. Smokeless tobacco, there it is. Oopsie. It's back here. I know they asked it. They want to know things like, oh, here it is. Use the linear model to estimate the percent of 12th graders. Oopsie. I made it go away. Come back. Who've used smokeless tobacco in 2015. Well, 2015 is 25 years after 1990. There's the answer right there. The answer would be 5.382. See? For the other questions, when will it be 20%? That's a different story. Those ones you've got to, you can guess with the calculator table, but you're supposed to show your work. So you'll have to go in and show the calculation. But you can see that it should be somewhere between year 12 and year 13, right? Because in there you flip between being 20 and 19%. Okay? So that's the table feature. Very, very, very handy, especially if you've got the equations stored in here. Now let's suppose I want to go back. Let me just show you. How do I go back to doing a regular graph? Like I want 2x plus 4. I mean, something basic. Oh no, it has all this other stuff. Well, you can press delete and delete it out, or you can just clear and start over. 2x plus 4 graph. I don't want this thing on anymore, and I want the regular window. That's okay. Go to y equals. You can go up and press enter. That turns the plot off. And remember, zoom standard, zoom 6 makes a regular window. Cool. Let me go back and turn the plot on for just a second just so you can see something. Okay, I'm going to go to Stat, Edit, and I'm going to go up and clear a column of data because I can. Clear. It's gone. So now when I try to graph, notice y equal, I go type my 2x plus 4, and I graph, it tells me invalid dimension. What that means is generally you're trying to graph something that doesn't exist. In this case, let me quit. You're trying to graph a scatter plot where you have no data. How can you do a plot of L1 and L2 if there is no L1? So that's a really common mistake for students. Just press enter, turn off the scatter plot. Just remember, you only want plot 1 dark if you're doing a scatter plot. If you're doing a problem that has a table of data in it. If your problem does not have a table of data like this, then you should not be doing a scatter plot, and it should not be on. Okay, it should be off and not dark. Alright, that's how to turn that off. Let me just show you one more thing. Most of the stuff you're never going to use, but there is another way to clear lists, and that's right here, number 4. So let me show you that. If I press number 4, clear list, and I want to tell it clear list L2, enter. It'll say done. So when I go to Stat Edit, L2 is cleared out. Cool, huh? All right, I think we're done with all that. See you next time.